What is up, and welcome back to Cajun Towboater Reviews. My name is Bo, aka the Cajun Towboater, and today we are reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection ZAP or Zord Ascension program, Mighty Morphin Dino Megazord. And this box is huge. I just got them in a couple of days ago. By the time y'all watching this, I'll be at work, so it's going to be a couple of weeks ago to a month ago. But this is the Dino Megazord. I have no clue what I'm in for. A couple of people, it says ages 15 plus, so apparently this is for adults. It's also Hasbro's new plastic-free packaging, except for tape and glue, like it says. Only one person, whenever I showed this in the Power Rangers group, which he seems to be a Debbie Downer, because everything you post about that you buy, he's always like, return it, blah blah blah, this and that. I hate people like that. Sorry, I dislike people like that. Hate's a strong word. But let's go ahead and check out the box. So we got the front, which has the Megazord head, as you can tell. The side shows the 5 dinosaurs: the Tyrannosaurus, Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, and Saber-Tooth Tiger. This side has some awesome artwork of the Dino Megazord. I like that. And the back has the Megazord and the tank mode. It also has the 5 little plastic rangers, I guess, that go in certain parts of the Zord. And it has different pictures of the Zords. So it does look pretty cool. Does it say anything on the back? No. The box is pretty cool. I have not opened it yet, so I'm not gonna open it. Oh, I see these little things on the back. If you look at them closely, they have little hatches that open up, and that's where they go. Okay. See, I haven't looked at the box that well. So we'll go ahead. We will open it together and take it out on the desk. Put it together. We'll check out each Zord separately. We'll put it together. We'll try the tank mode, and then we'll try the Megazord mode. Before that, cue the intro. Alright, y'all, here we are. We're gonna go ahead, since I haven't opened it, I was gonna open it up with y'all like I said. So let's go ahead. I cut the tape already. We'll slide it out. It's a cool little protection cover. And that artwork just looks amazing. Alright. And, oh, looks like we're gonna have to cut a few more things. You know, for plastic free, they sure have a lot of plastic and glue on this box to keep it shut. All right. So let's open it up, and we'll check them all out before putting them on the desk. So got that. Got a nice little artwork on the inside. That's pretty cool. I might just have the box out like that. And it's got the Zoo Ranger Z all around too. Oh. And here's what the inside looks like, which is pretty cool as well. They really went all out with this. So you got this. It's got the indentation of the... Oh, it's like the console for the Zords, which is pretty cool. So I'm sorry for any noise or anything like that. And I think this is the instructions. Put that in there. I think this might be the sword. Put that back in there. Now look at that. That is pretty detailed. You can see the gold on it and everything. It's a lot more detailed than it was in the show. And that thing is pretty huge compared to, if you can see, I have the Legacy, the black and gold one. I even have the Legacy Ninja Zord. I have the Legacy Dragon Zord. And the Legacy Titanus. So I can't make the Ultra Zord. That thing's just huge. I actually took them apart to bring them in here. So we got the sword. That looks great. Let me give you all a size reference to it. Alright. So that's the Legacy, Bandai Legacy one, the gold. And this is the ZAP, the Lightning Collection one. So it is pretty big compared to the Legacy. So like I said, they went all out for it. Now I'm sorry for the noise for opening it up, but let's go ahead and get these out. I'll put that back in there. So there's the Tyrannosaurus. Alright. And like I said, I will show off more whenever we move to the desk. Just put this right there. Alright. And here's what the console things look like for all the other ones. Okay. So here's the stuff that goes on the back. Alright. The Megazord hands. And here are the little figures, which I will show off. We got they're tiny. Once I get the camera closer, I'll be able to show y'all better. So we got those. This is the pterodactyl. There you go. Put that right here. And the detail they put into this is pretty good. There's a little residue on the plastic, but that's nothing. Alright, the Mastodon. There you go, Mastodon. Triceratops. These have a lot more movement than the Legacy ones ever had. The wheels still don't roll, but a lot more movement. I like that. And these are huge compared to the Legacy ones. Alright, saber-tooth tiger. I really wish the wheels did roll. That'd be awesome. But got the saber-tooth tiger, and it does move. Oh, let's put. There we go. Alright, so that is unpacking the box, and I just knocked over the saber-tooth tiger. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, give me a couple minutes to get everything set up on the desk, and we will start reviewing. Alright, and here they are, out of the box and on the desk, where they are pretty big compared to the other Megazords that I've purchased. But here are the little Rangers that came with them. Got the Blue Ranger, which is just all blue. Got the Pink Ranger. They look like little board game pieces. Yellow Ranger, which that has, oops, sorry, that has a little bit of excess paint hanging off of it, but that ain't nothing. Black Ranger and Red Ranger. This looks like the only one that doesn't have paint on it. It was molded in red plastic. You would think they would have molded the other ones in the colored plastic, but they didn't. Here are the Megazord hands. I don't know if they have extra hands in the they have to if it's gonna hold the power sword. But here's the open hands for the Megazord, and a little up close of that power sword. There you go. And that's all the accessories it comes with, besides the little feet for the pterodactyl. Now there is one thing, I thought that these little figures that they sent, these went somewheres in the Zords, but it's actually not, because if you open up, they have little cockpits. They have little sculpts of the Rangers in there. I mean, not great, it's not very detailed, but they have little sculpts, and they have them in all of them. The only one I hadn't been able to open, let's see if I can get it, was the Mastodon. It's right here. Oh, it might be right. No, I don't know. Like, it shows that it's right here, but it's hard to open. And I don't want to mess up any of the paint or anything. So let's take a look at them. We'll go from the Tyrannosaurus. So it's got good articulation, as you can tell. It's got good knee articulation. It can bend. Got good. The arms can't bend that much, but they do like this. I mean, just like a regular T-Rex arm, from what we've seen. Alright, the tail doesn't do much, but it does come down like this. The back of the Megazord head is right here. The horns go that way. The T-Rex head goes down. So I mean, that's all. It's got. It can lean forward and everything. The tail does go up like this. So it does, when it leans forward, it does snap on. So you can do like this with the T-Rex. Alright. Now let's move on. We're going to move on to the Mastodon. He doesn't have much articulation. He is the arms of the Megazord. The trunk moves, it turns a little bit. The tusk turn a little bit. The head's the shield, so it really doesn't move that much. I'm still trying to figure out how to open this part of it. Like I said, I just don't want to mess up the paint or anything, to show where the Black Ranger is in the Megazord, because I can see where it lifts up, but we'll figure that out later. So let's move on to the Triceratops. So the Triceratops, it has, the wheels don't turn, the tail goes in like this for whenever it turns into the left leg. There you go. Tail. When you turn, goes down. The head because when it turns into the leg, it goes like this. But the head does have some movement, as you can tell. The horns don't move. If you look right here, this horn comes up, and that's where the Blue Ranger's at. Oh, sorry. The horn comes up right there. So let's go ahead and go to the saber-tooth tiger, and this thing is huge. Like I said, that's just one thing I've noticed about this. They are huge compared to the Legacy. Even the Hasbro with the plastic one, the real, like the cheap one they released, they're big compared to that. So the tail goes like this, the horns go up, the fangs or horns, whatever you want to call them, go up. There you go. Got them a little even. The legs go like this for whenever it becomes the foot. These go down. So we'll move this down for right now. This head doesn't have, it has a little bit of articulation. It can go side to side. Let's go ahead. I can lift this up and show y'all. And that's where the Yellow Ranger is in there. Alright, and the pterodactyl. So this is the little feet they have to stand on that goes on the back of the Megazord. So the tail goes up and down. The head goes up and down. It hides in there for when it's on the Megazord. And so do the wings. Goes the head first and then the wings to close it. That's about all the articulation it has, and just like the other ones, the Pink Ranger, like I already showed y'all, is right there. Alright, so let's go ahead. It did come with instructions, so we're gonna try getting the tanker ready. Alright y'all, and there is the Megazord in tank mode. This was not easy to put together, and I could have swore it actually had it when they're on the show with the wings out, but it is what it is. So now let's go ahead and get this all set up to be the Megazord. Alright, y'all, I have it put together. There it is, compared to the Legacy, Bandai Legacy Megazord. It is big. I'm gonna go ahead, pause it real quick, and I'm gonna face the camera around, and I'm gonna show y'all with me holding it. Alright, y'all, here it is, all put together, and this thing is huge. So, I mean, it barely fits in the camera frame, but let me get the Legacy one, the die-cast metal, and look, toe to toe, this thing is huge. I really like it. I think, I don't care what people are saying about it. Like I said, they had this one guy on one of the groups on Facebook saying I needed to return it, blah blah blah, this and that. But yeah, this is actually pretty sweet. I'm trying to get the, there we go, with the legs right. Alright, but this is actually pretty sweet. I mean, it's solid. It's got good articulation. I mean, it's like any Megazord that you've had as a kid. It's got articulation. I mean, the blocky articulation because it's so blocky, but it's good. I give this one, surprisingly, I give this one a 10 out of 10. The paint's great, the design's great, the detail they put into this is amazing. So yeah, I give this one a 10 out of 10. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you got this and you liked it. Let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. The price point's a little high, but for how big it is and how articulated it is, and the detail, like the details, I can see why they put it for that. But other than that, I mean, I love it. You can search TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook for The Cajun Towboater, and you can check out my Patreon and my Buy Me a Coffee as well. The links will be in the description. Other than that, I cannot wait until the ZAP Dragonzord comes out so I can combine them, and hopefully they do a ZAP Titanus as well. So yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. But I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for sticking with me, and
thanks for coming out.